Hey everybody, it's Reed Comics 81 and this is going to be a different kind of video. I was recently watching a top 50 comics in my collection video by the Southern Comics Geek, and he showed a copy of Hulk 181 and he also showed a copy of the British version. And there is a slight difference between the two versions. And I thought that'd be a pretty cool video to make to talk about that. So that's what I'm doing. So everybody knows this is Hulk 181, the first appearance of Wolverine, and everybody probably knows about the argument about whether Hulk 180 is his real first appearance or just a cameo, or if it's in 181. And everybody probably knows about the dreaded Marvel value stamp that was placed in books of this time period, and many children cut these out and destroyed the value of a lot of these books. But what you might not know about is a secret regarding the cover of Hulk 181. And I call it the secret because that's what Herb Trimpe, the cover artist for 181, referred to it as in this magazine. So Herb Trimpe, and that's him right here on the cover, he was the artist, but John Romita Sr. also did some work on the cover of Hulk 181. And in this magazine, Herb Trimpe explains how that process worked. And what happened was Herb Trimpe drew the Hulk, and John Romita drew Wolverine because, according to Trimpe, he wasn't capable of drawing a pose like this with the character coming at the reader like that. So they had John Romita draw that. And once it was all done, it was about to go to press, and Stan Lee got a hold of it, and he was like, hold on a minute. He did not like the way that the Hulk's head looked in the drawing. And you guys know back then it was like Stan's way or the highway. So Stan actually got John Romita to redraw the Hulk's head. So what you see here is a Herb Trimpe Hulk body and a John Romita Hulk head. And what they did is John Romita drew the head, just the head, and they took some glue or something and glued it onto the body. And it was, they did it in a way to where it was, you could peel it off for some reason. So that's what Herb Trimpe said would be the test. Like if anybody ever tried to pawn off the original art, like a fake of the original art, he would know, that it was fake if it didn't have the right head on it. So actually, I'm gonna go ahead and read a little bit. This is a really cool magazine, by the way, Alter Ego. It's got a really, really long, in-depth interview with Herb Trimpe about all of his work with Marvel and his work on Hulk 181. And I'm just going to go ahead and read what he said about it so that I don't mess it up. And let's see, where is it? Here it is. So we've got some drawings by Herb Trimpe of the Hulk and Wolverine. And what Herb Trimpe said about the cover is, let's see, he said, so Roy Thomas came up with the idea of the Wolverine, and Trimpe drew it. And yeah, here it is right here. It says, I wasn't capable of doing a pose like that, referring to the Wolverine pose on the cover. It wouldn't have occurred to me. The one character that does look like I posed was Wendigo, but the Hulk on that cover and Wolverine looked like John Romita's layout to me. I know he did make a change on the face, because now they're starting to print the original cover with the face that Romita did not adjust, which was just a redrawn head pasted on the Hulk's figure on the cover. But now you see examples of the original. I don't know where the hell they're getting the art from. It must have been from early silver prints. But Stan didn't like the Hulk head I had on that cover at all when it was finished. And John redid it. It was stuck on with rubber cement so we could peel it off. The old head is still there. We didn't white it out or anything. That was my secret about that cover, to indicate whether it was a fake or not if somebody ever tried to palm off a recreation as the real thing. Not many people knew that until I started to tell them a couple of years ago, but that's a Romita head on the Hulk, inked by Romita too. So there you go. That's just an interesting fact about this book that I thought you guys might find interesting. Um, so yeah, and if you want to see the original Hulk head, the original drawing by Herb Trimpe, it is on the cover of the British version of Hulk 181. I don't know if there are any out there on eBay or anything, but if you Google it, you might be able to find it. Or just Google original Hulk head 181, and the image might pop up. But yeah, that's all I got for this time around, guys. I hope you enjoyed this quick little video, and I will see y'all next time. Happy hunting, everybody. Bye.